What's going on YouTube? If you're new around here, I just want to let you know that I upload search and destroy videos every single day. So if that's your kind of thing, then make sure to subscribe. Enjoy the video. Alright, let's start things off with the new Tech 9. This gun is just unbelievable and it's definitely going to get nerfed soon, hopefully, within the first week or so, because right now it's just insane. So I like to put on the underbarrel, is field agent grip, 39 round Stanag mag and serpent wrap. Then there's two ways you can use it. So one way is you can use the task force barrel and the burst fire repeater. This thing is just a one burst machine. It's actually insane. And alternatively, if you want to use the full automatic, then I use the full auto repeater and the ranger barrel for the extra velocity. Both of them work really well, and I'm not really sure which one I think is better right now. But yeah, they both work insanely well. So definitely recommend these, one of those two anyway. Next up, we have the EM2. This gun is pretty insane, to be honest. It gives the Krig a good run for its money. I'm still not really sure what's better. Krig might be still a little bit better from far away, but up close to medium range, this thing is, yeah, it can compete with everything. Time to kill is insane when you use this setup with the microflex LED, Token Eliminator, Ranger Barrel, Field Agent Grip, and Serpent Wrap. So yeah, this gun is pretty insane. Okay, onto some other guns, not from the new battle pass. This XM4 got a boost, so it basically has like a recoil and handling kind of boost, but the ammo is a little bit lower. I've already had a couple games with this setup and it works really well, I gotta say. I use the suppressor, Ranger Barrel, Field Agent Grip, 35 round speed mag, and the buffer tube. Again, this works pretty well up close and from mid-range. It's not amazing at distance, but you can really compete on like maps which have a lot of kind of small to medium line of sights, like raid and things like that. Maybe not great for like satellite, but yeah, it works pretty well for like mid-sized maps. So with the AOR buff, they increased the recoil control on all of them, which the Krig definitely didn't need. But yeah, it's somehow even better than it was before. It's insane. A lot of people would say this is the best gun in the game. I still think the AK-74U probably is. Well, maybe the Tech 9 now, or the sniper. But yeah, this is definitely top 3 guns in the game. So I go for the microflex LED, Token Eliminator, Ranger Barrel, Field Agent Grip, and Airborne Elastic Wrap. You can really beam people with this. It's insane. The ADS time is insane. Sprint to fire time is insane. Accuracy, time to kill, everything. It's just, yeah, this gun is a monster. So apparently this LC10 got nerfed. I played 1 or 2 games with it, and honestly, you can't really tell much of a difference. There's a little bit of a drop off from like mid to long range battles, but other than that, it's pretty much the same gun as it was in previous season. Yeah, with this you use Agency Suppressor, Ranger Barrel, Field Agent Grip, again, Serpent Wrap, and Raider Stock. And yeah, to be honest, as long as you have the Field Agent Grip and the Ranger Barrel, it's literally the exact same gun as it was before. You might notice a difference from like really far away fights, so you might take an extra bullet. But to be honest, yeah, this gun still beams, so yeah. So the AK-74U, still amazing. You can use Spetsnaz Compensator, Liberator Barrel, Spetsnaz Grip, Screw Elastic, and KGB Skeletal. I know a lot of people like to use the Task Force Barrel, but I don't think you really need the extra bit of damage when you have the 100% bullet velocity, because you can still kill people insanely quick up close. And with the extra bullet velocity, then yeah, you can really just destroy people from any distance. Tundra, still the best sniper in the game, arguably the best gun in the game. I like to use the Tiger Team Barrel, the Bruiser Grip, 7 round speed mag, Serpent Wrap, and Marathon Pad. If you watch me a lot, you'll know that I never really snipe, but whenever I do, this is a setup I use and it works. Yeah, it's just too easy, to be honest. So the Groza got some absolutely bonkers upgrades in it. If you've seen the patch notes, you'll see, I'm not even going to go through them because there's just so many upgrades on this gun. So you'll see a video of this probably on maybe Saturday or Sunday this weekend. Because yeah, I just got a game like within, I think like 2 or 3 games, and like 2 of them were like just, yeah, YouTube upload worthy. So yeah, I look forward to that. So I used the suppressor, the VDV reinforced, Betsnaz grip, speed grip, and the KGB pad. Kind of like an SMG slash AR. And yeah, like I said, it's just bonkers is the word that describes it. It's so good. So if you want a guaranteed 20 kill game, then you gotta use this asshole class with a smoke grenade. Then you use the thermoscope, Locum Eliminator, Task Force Barrel, Field Agent Grip, and Airborne Elastic Wrap, because you need that extra flinch resistance if people are going to shoot back at you through the smoke. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Put on a trophy system, pop a smoke, nobody can hit you. It's yeah, if they're using thermals, obviously just put on cold-blooded. Normally I don't really like people use this class, but I use it whenever someone's like, if people are just camping, you know, in Nuketown, people are camping in spawn, just throw smoke, use a thermal, and then you can pick them off so much easier. Also works really well against snipers. And yeah, don't use this class unless people are being assholes to you, and then you can really be a bigger asshole to them. So if you've watched me, I've used the MP5 a lot. I usually switch it up, but in my opinion, this is the best setup for it. Again, Slocum Eliminator and Ranger Barrel. Then I like to use the SFOD speed grip for the movement speed, Serpent grip, and in this time I'm using no stock. I sometimes switch it up between the Raider stock and no stock, but I think the no stock works way better, to be honest. So I'm surprised that more people don't actually use these guns like this one and the Type, because honestly they're pretty insane. Like up close and far away you can really kill people insanely quickly. I don't really use them very often unless I'm like struggling to get a good gameplay. And I mean, if you look through my videos, you'll see like maybe once every month or so you'll see me using one of these two. But yeah, they're pretty crazy, to be honest. So I use the axial arms, the Soaking Luminator again. Then I use a strike team because you have the damage and fire rate, but you don't have as much recoil when actually you don't have any extra recoil with it. So yeah, pretty crazy. Then you have the Field Agent foregrip and the Raider stock. I have switched up between this and the no stock, but yeah, I mean, you have 15% less hipfire accuracy with this one and 30% with this one, but to be honest, like, you don't really miss shots with it when they're right beside you anyway, and you can really shoot fast with the increased fire time from the strike team barrel, so it's fine. Either way, both work. So on to secondaries. So I used to use this E-tool a lot, but since they basically have this this sprinklage that kind of came in about a month ago, or maybe a little bit longer, it kind of took away the need to do it, because you can run. I've run beside my friend who's using the E-tool, and when I'm doing the sprinklage, I run just as fast as them. I know you get like a little bit of a faster boost if you're using both of them together. So yeah, I guess for SMGs, I'd say half the time I use this E-tool just so I can get in there really fast. But most of the time, or the other half of the time, I would use the other pistols or something like that, which you'll see in a minute. So if you watch my videos, you'll see the other secondary that I often use is these AMPs. Honestly, I think they're broken, and I'm surprised that more people aren't actually talking about how broken they are, because yeah, you can just, if you're close enough to someone, you're pretty much guaranteed to win the gunfight. Of course, at distance, they're not great, but that's what your main gun is for, right? So, Soaking Eliminator, Task Force Barrel, 5mW laser sight, 22 round fast mag, and of course, dual wield. Yeah, insane up close, insane. A lot of fun to use. So in a similar vein to the AMPs, I have the Soaking Eliminator, the Task Force Barrel, 5mW laser, 12 round fast mag, and dual wheel stock for the magnums. They're not as broken as they used to be, but still it's kind of annoying getting one popped with them quite often. I'd say about half the time you die in one bullet, which is not bad considering it used to be basically one hit kill all the time. But yeah, like I said, I use these with the bigger guns. So for equipment, I think the tactical has to be the stim shot. There are some instances where you can use a smoke, of course, but to be honest, the stim shot with the high time to kill in this game, or the high HP in this game, yeah, I think you're a fool if you're not using it, because it's just, yeah, it's definitely the best. It's so overpowered, to be honest. Then lethal doesn't really matter. I mean, I often use the C4 or Semtex, depending on what map it is. If I have a route where I like to throw a Semtex down a hallway or something, then it's fine. But this is pretty much depending on what kind of play you want to make. And field upgrade, I think the best is field mic, but since Search and Destroy is plagued with what's it called, crossbows, then trophy system is probably the second best, depending on the situation. The rest of them, pretty much useless. Jammer's fine. Turrets, I guess okay, but I mean, yeah, it's not really worth it if you're just gonna kill one UAV maybe. Assault pack, worthless. Proximity mine, so easy to avoid. So I will also say pretty much worthless. It might work in some situations, but yeah, I'd say if you use this a lot, you probably have a lot of placements and not many kills with it. So yeah. So for perks, so I usually use Wildcard perk read because the rest of them are fine. I don't think you need this in search, and this I guess is fine if you're using, like, I don't know, the Krig is pretty good with gunfighter. Some guns are really good with gunfighter. Like, I think ppsh is amazing with gunfighter actually. But and lawbreaker, if you want to use a sniper, also makes sense. But I usually use perk read. I always use black jacket and tactical mask. I think, yeah, this is obviously used just for search. This is good, I guess, but yeah, I still think these two have more benefits. Engineer, I guess, is also good, but you can hear equipment, or if you're using spycraft, then you it kind of really makes it pointless. Then I use gearhead and quartermaster, so I get like extra C4s, and yeah, I mean, 2 field mics, 2 trophy systems is always great. And then ninja is the most important perk in the game. I mean, in search and destroy anyway, because yeah, you only have 1 life, you gotta be quiet, and yeah, play smart. I usually use gung ho at the beginning, and then switch it over to spycraft after the second round, I guess, depending on how long it is. And then of course maybe ghost or cold-blooded if they're using thermals, or if they get a UAV, etc. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments below. I love you. And yeah, that's pretty much wraps it up. I hope the classes are helpful for you. I think they should be. They're all work really well for me. Like I said, if search and destroy is your thing, then make sure to subscribe. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Adios.